Hello everyone, my name is Bagus Mahaaditya. Today I will presenting about metallurgy, especially in non-ferrous metal, a variety of possibilities. For the reference, I use book Metallurgy for the non-metallurgy, second edition, edited by Arthur C. Rickman. And for content, here is a pair of content I will explain about in this presentation. So let's begin the presentation. Okay, the first line. Light metal. The metal is commonly classed as a light metal are those whose density is less than the density of steel and whose properties meet the requirement for specialized engineering application. The density and the elastic modulus of four important metal in this group are listed in the table beside. Here's the table. You can pause the video if you want and read it by yourself. Okay, aluminium is as a like metal. Aluminium has a density of only 2.7 gram, in resulting a weight that is approximately one third that of the same volume of steel, copper, or brass. Beryllium is a high-strength, lightweight metal that is found in increased use the structural material in aerospace vehicles. And magnesium, as long recognized as the lightest structural metal. The structural application include the industrial, materials handling, commercial, and aerospace equipment. Titanium is the another low density element that can be the readily strengthened by allowing the deformation and processing. Okay, we go to next slide. Corrosion resistant. Non-ferrous metal and alloy are widely used corrosive environment. At one end of the spectrum, they are used for water piping and food preparation. Cobalt is a used and alloying element in alloy for various applications, such as the permanent and soft magnetic material, super alloy for creep resistant at high temperature, hard facing and wear resistant alloy, corrosion resistant alloy, high speed steel, tool steel, and other steel. And for copper, copper is a noble metal unlike gold and other precious metal. It can be attacked by common reagent and environment. Okay, we go next. Nickel. Alloy is nickel is alloy that are very important to industries that deal with many aggressive chemical and high temperature conditions. And titanium is an alloy are that part of a large family of material known as the reactive material. I have surface oxide film. Titanium is readily react with the oxygen when first metal is exposed to the air and the moisture. And aluminum is like titanium, but aluminum is alloy that are protected from many potential corrosive environment by oxide films that form the early and freshly exposed surface. We go next to next slide. Super alloy. Super alloy are generally used at temperature above the 540 degrees Celsius. They were initially developed for the use in aircraft piston engine turbo supercharged. Current applications include the aircraft gas turbine, steam turbine power plant, reciprocating engine, metal processing, and many more. Okay, we go to next slide. The refractory metal. All refractory metal are deadly degrade by oxidizing the environment at a relatively low temperature, which has the restricted their use in a low temperature that non non-oxidizing high temperature environment. Usage at the one time was limited to the lamp filament, electron to grid, heating element, and electrical contact. Today, refraction metal are still found in application in aerospace, electronic, nuclear, and chemical processing industries. Okay, we go next slide. Low melting point metal, Be or bismuth, is brittle, easy to cast, and not readily formed by standard working method. Okay, next, indium or IN is one of the softest material that easily is cracked and highly plastic, or it can be deformed in compression almost with limit. Okay, next, lead PB. The properties of lead high density, low melting point, corrosion resistant, malleable ability, unusual electrical properties, and the ability to form useful alloy and chemical compound combined with the readily available form and relatively low cost. The next is tin, one of the first metal known to the humans, is non-toxic, soft and pliable, and suitable for cold rolling. Zinc. Zinc has a relatively low melting point of 499 19 degrees Celsius, resists to corrosion, is ductile and malleable, and have a high soluble in copper. Okay, we go next. Reactive metal. Reactive metal readily combine with the oxygen at elevate the temperature to form very stable oxide. Reactive metal are extremely noble because they are passive films, however, they may have become the embrittled by the interstitial absorption of oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. We go to next slide. The next slide is precious metal. Eight metal are least in this family. Two of them, gold and silver, require the little or no introduction. Not so well known are the six platinum group metal, which is commonly occur together in the nature, like platinum, palladium, iridium, rhodium, ruthenium, and osmium. Okay, gold is extremely soft, ductile, and easy to deform. Silver is among metal that pure silver has the highest thermal and electrical conductivity. Platinum group metal are expensive and scarce. The main deposit the main deposit are primarily located in the Republic of South Africa, areas in the former Soviet Union, and Canada. Okay, we'll go to the next slide. The rare earth material. The 17 rare earth make up mostly 17 rare The 17 rare earths make up the closely related of a group of highly reactive metal, which is means they readily combine with the oxygen that elevate temperature to the form very stable oxide. The name derives from the oxide minerals in which they are discovered. The family tree has this member. Sorry. The first one is cadmium, next is yttrium, next is lanthanum, cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, protium, samarium, euphorium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium, ytterbium, and the last is lutetium. Okay, we go to the next slide. The next slide is metalloid or semi-metal. There are some elements that act as a metal under some circumstances and act like non-metal under the different circumstances. These are now called semi-metal but have been called metalloid. These elements tend to the semiconductor like silicon is an important example. Other examples include boron, gallium, germanium, arsenic, antimony, tellurium, polonium, and astatine. Silicon is used in industry and can be classified into the metallurgical and semiconductor grades. Gallium, the chemical properties of gallium are between those of aluminum and indium, and this element gallium is considered to the next to the non-toxic substance. And germanium is hard metallic element with a lower melting point than silicon, which result in a better for the fabrication properties. Okay, next slide. The next slide is special purpose metal and alloy. Uranium is a moderately strong and ductile metal that can be cast, formed, and welded by the variety of standard metal. It is used in a non-nuclear application that large because of its density. Vanadium. The melting point of vanadium is between 1000 degrees Celsius, chemically active and closely related to the niobium, tantalum, titanium, and chromium. And vanadium is soft, ductile, and strong, and it has a good resistance to atmospheric corrosion and to hydrochloric and sulfuric acid environment. Magnetic alloy. Magnetic material are broadly classified into a two group with either hard or soft magnetic characteristics. Electrical contact material. Electrical contact are metal devices that make or break electrical circuit. Thermocouple material, accurate to measurement of temperature, is one of the most common and vital requirements in science, engineering, and industry. Low expansion alloy are the material with dimensions that do not charge appreciably with temperature. Safe memory alloy have the ability to undergo deformation at one temperature and then recover to their previous underform that have shaped simply by heating or cooling. Fusible alloy include a many group of binary and ternary, quaternary, and quinary alloy containing bismuth, lead, tin, cadmium, and indium. Okay, we go to the next slide. I think it's last slide in this presentation. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you like it. If you don't like it, it's okay. Okay, see you in the next presentation. Have a good day.